Guitar Tutor Leeds here with a video about one chord piece, one chord shape I should say. It's the D9 chord, it's this chord, and what we're going to do is we're going to create 3 other chord shapes around this D9 chord. When I say 3 other chords, I mean chords which are closely related to this chord. So this is the first chord where we start off with, it's the D9, just use 3 strings. The next chord is probably more familiar to you, it's a D minor, this one. You may already play it as a bar chord, as this one. This gives you a bit more bass, so that's our next chord. And then the next one from that you may also already know is a C chord with an A shape, this one. They're very close to that one, they're all on fret 5. And the last one is an A minor, it's this one. That is still fret 5 and I just added fret 7 as another bass note. So the whole idea of these chords is to give you something which hopefully you can use for your own music, for things you'd like to do. So just see it as like we got used C1 chord shape somewhere, and then how can you actually use that chord shape? Well, this is like an example. You can try to find notes which are closely related to that one chord shape to create other chords. So here again we got the D9, and the D minor, then the C, and then the A minor. What I'm going to do now is, instead of just playing them as straight chords, I'm going to do something with it to give it more like a sound of a piece. So I'll do once again, just for you guys to play the chords as they are, to get used to that, to get them in your fingers. I'll strum it for now, use my thumb, use the plectrum if you want. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that first chord, the D9, I'm going to move it down to a C9. Very simple, just go down 2 frets, and then I'm going to use a D minor, one you know as well, but you may not use this bass note, and then I'll finish on a C, and then the A minor. So you get something like this. Just one little example. You could use the chords and play with them to get a certain sound. What I'm going to do now next is to use single notes. So we can play single notes within the chord shapes to improvise, for instance. D Dorian fits quite nicely. What is D Dorian? It's this scale pattern. I'll just play that for you. Again, so it's 7 on your G, and 5 on the B, 6 on the B, 8 on the B, 5 on the E string, 7 on the E, 8 on the E, and then 10. Sorry. It's a minor kind of scale, minor sound, and then C major, the straightforward C scale. So that's 5 on your G, 7 on the G, 5 on the B, 6 on the B, 8 on the B, 5 on the E, 7 on the E, and 8. 1 octave as the other one as well. And then the last one, A minor pentatonic, starting on the 7th on your D string, and 5 on the G string, 7 on the G, 5 on the B, 8 on the B string, 5 on your E, and 8 on your E string. You may play that as, if you know that one, you can use that as well. Of course, these scale shapes, there are lots of different ones. The reason why I've chosen this fingering I just talk you through is because of the chords. they're so close physically. So what I'm going to do now is I'll play some melodic ideas using those chords and the scale patterns. You can get something like. Okay, experiment with this because you can play it in many different ways, and as I said, it's more like used as a bit of inspiration of what you can do with your chord shapes. There is a blog where this is written down in tab if you want to see it. I hope you can read a bit more on the blog because there's other information as well. Okay, that will do for now. I'll see you later. Bye.